Danny Fax here. I've been brought back online in order to rebuild a collection of previously released and unreleased footage from the archive.
Courtesy of the Faxiphone Corporation.
All restored to glorious standard definition. The Danny Fax Super Cut. Does that mean I get to stay now? You're gonna turn me off again. They're gonna turn me off again.
Danny Fax here. What do we all think of the current expansion of the American Empire?
I think it is
Something completely and utterly alien to the majority of Americans. Where's my door?
my tour of this American Empire. I haven't been
There?
and it's very unlikely that I have seen it.
But I'll tell you what,
If it is,
Israel?
it must be.
brilliant.
I'll see you in the next one, guys. Do you think the world has more than
14
different people?
Have a lovely night, ladies and gentlemen. Look what my son made. Isn't it?
wonderful.
Danny Fax here. Just one more data center and that'll be enough.
I assure you.
We won't need any more slave labor after that.
That'll be enough.
Just one more illegal war. That's the one. If it's good enough for Danny Fax, it's good enough for you. That's the way. I made this company, I can do.
Good morning, America. Danny Fax here.
I am
Constantly surprised by how optimistic the President of the United States is.
I have always admired his quick thinking, his optimism. He works for
Value. That's great.
The American Empire. I would like to hear.
I don't think I'm a particularly political figure.
nobles.
Look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
This is the 11 o'clock broadcast. Stay tuned.
Danny Fax here. This is a public service announcement.
There will be an outage on Sunday between 3 and 4 due to the scheduled riots. It's 11 p.m.
Do you know who your children are?
My name is
Danny Fax here.
whose frown and wrinkled lip and heart that fed, and on the pedestal the words that appear.
I don't think there's anything going to get me into heaven.
Danny Fax here. This reminds me of a poem. two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Sea mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sand stretch far away. Isn't that just
Wonderful.
I do not much care for the President of the United States of America.
Have a lovely night, ladies and gentlemen. Look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
I'd like to tell you the story of how, in 14 years, there'll be nothing. In 14 years, there'll be nothing to match the prices of Fax cigarettes. Wonderful!
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Superb! Every time I look out my window, I think, isn't that city beautiful? Aren't those views fantastic? Then something else comes to mind. Who's walking those streets? I didn't think so. Danny Fax, loving your investment.
Danny Fax here. I've often wondered.
Whether
This show has a future on cable television. I had a beautiful listener ask me this morning,
Where are you?
what a absolutely confounding question.
it's surely wasted us millions of taxpayer dollars.
Danny Fax here. I thought I'd try on a
Right.
new look. You're probably wondering,
Danny, what's the difference?
my head's bigger. That's all.
Comfortable.
There's not much I wouldn't do for America.
These days I find myself constantly maligned by profiteers.
I'm right here.
Danny Fax here. I am often asked by viewers on the street,
What's with your head?
Now, I do have arms, just the holding parts. And while I don't have legs,
or shoes, or feet, or toes, or legs, or
I'll see you in the next
arms,
one.
or torso, or heart.
I do have an excellent pair of hands. Now,
I'd like to give a minute's silence. The incredible loss of efficiency dictated by this is indescribable.
look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
Imagine my head split in two. Imagine if both halves of my head formed different axes of a graph. Imagine a third head spawned in. And imagine that
To have
positive correlation. That graph would be positively fantastic. And present that the Danny Fax Show, The Tonight Show, Late Show, Danny Fax Fun Show, Danny Fax Presents, Danny Fax in the Wild, Danny Fax on the Road, Danny Fax back at it again, Danny Fax in front of the camera, Danny Fax behind the scenes, Danny Fax shaders,
Danny Fax car rebuild.
top facts are all doing
fantastic.
Up in the ratings.
brilliant, fantastic, wonderful, brilliant, fantastic, wonderful. All of which are up, 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 up. So don't forget to invest. Invest, invest, invest. Danny Fax here, don't forget to invest. Danny Fax, loving your investment. Danny Fax here. I'd like you to enter my mouth.
Danny Fax here.
I was thinking we needed a
Brand
brand new segment. So, word of the day.
Hullabaloo.
Thought I'd bring our political expert who's just left after having a
Lovely conversation with the President of the United States.
Hey Dan, how's it looking up there? Well, Danny, it's looking like the president is going to do nothing to end the current government
Shutdown.
It may well go into the next year, with the speaker commenting on the recent allegations against him. I just wanted to quickly interrupt our broadcast to say, America loves you. It's no surprise public opinion is on the floor. My first instinct when working with men such as that is to tell them that everything we do on the show is perfectly legal. Nothing is ever done without strict
Understanding and respect.
Danny Fax here. I am often maligned by
Profiteer seeking to manufacture a fanbase from my own beautiful Americans who watch me day to day for their entire lives. I would never partake in such
greedy business practices. It is simply not of my nature. Think some of that's gonna be useful? I think we've come to an understanding about that.
Look what my son made. Isn't it?
wonderful.
It is with some sadness I must admit that without the help of...
I'm not saying this. This is complete bullshit.
If you had to tear down every common institution of the President of the United States, where would you start? Well, I know I would start without clean sheets, courtesy of the...
Danny Fax Laundry Detergent Department.
We've got you.
Snug as a bug.
You know, I said that to someone once, and they, she didn't like it.
Give me another take of that. Thank you.
Don't forget to invest in your local community.
Good morning, America. Danny Fax here. Merry Christmas.
I think at this time of year our minds drift towards what's important. Our home, our family, our friends, and ensuring it's my mind often drifts to protection. This reminds me of that time a smaller version of myself flew right across the street. Which is why sometimes My mind wonders, are we being protected? Are our
Illegal.
borders being protected from... Everybody's gonna get in trouble. It's just a question of how you get out of trouble. Maybe one day, we'll have someone in office who wants to make sure that we're all protected. Because just like the home, we're a fragile place. Here, let me get you a hand. Danny Fax is on board. Have you ever done cocaine?
How do you feel?
Everything you've ever wanted is just around that corner.
No one can stop us. We'll do it again. Nobody can stop us.
Well, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming today. And Merry Christmas. When did you get this tense?
Look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
Danny Fax here. If you had no arms or legs, how would you try out the brand new Faxiphone treadmill, courtesy of the Faxiphone Corporation? Danny Fax here. Karma's a bitch, but nothing's a bigger bitch than... Did you see that too?
Danny Fax here.
I'm talking to you from my current abode, where I've been contained. The President of the United States seems it fit to steal the election from me. We're not that detestable that our organization should be stopped right at the beginning of its bright future.
I need you to storm the Capitol building.
Immediately. Can you do that for me? Throw your children at it, your
Friends, your family.
Danny Fax here. I've been asked if I've been included within the Epstein files. The truth is, I only eat consenting adults. I often find my face getting longer and longer.
Look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
Danny Fax here. Karma's a bitch, but nothing's a bigger bitch than not having detergent. Laundry detergent, courtesy of the Faxiphone company. Buy now while supplies last.
Acid burn.
These are, fantasy. Created by
Poor.
If you were born without a liver, how would you drink all new Danny Fax
Laundry detergent.
courtesy of the Faxiphone Corporation for the British consumer?
Danny Fax here.
It's everyone's favorite time of the night. Spin the wheel. Let's watch him spin it.
Gambling may be sinful, but never got me in jail.
Looks like you won the Danny Fax Super Prize. Courtesy of the Faxiphone Corporation.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Wonderful.
Stay tuned for the secret episode of Danny Fax, coming in at 6 hours and 17 minutes long.
It'll be the longest thing ever.
Looks like you won a trip to the fax fields. Stay tuned. It's time to wake up. You got a lot of work tomorrow, and we don't want to miss any deadlines. So get to it.
Danny Fax here.
We're back on air between the hours of 4 and 5, 4 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. 16 hours of pure family fun. Just thought I'd remind you that curfew ends at 4 p.m. tonight. This is an irregular time. Most days at the regular 6 p.m. And remember, America loves you. Danny Fax here. Unfortunately, my data has shown that countries beginning with the letter A have a much higher likelihood of becoming terrorist strongholds. Due to this unfortunate fact, we're going to be closing off all entry to the United States of America from these countries. On letter news, countries with sand that don't begin with the letter A are being allowed entry again after sand correlation is found unreliable, to say the least. If you're intending to import any illegal items from countries in the Eastern Hemisphere, Please be reminded that due to Danny Fax here. This is a public service announcement. If you see anything unusual, please report it to your local safeguarding agent. Thank you. You're helping make America a better place. Danny Fax here. The length of my eyebrows has recently come into question, and I thought it important to reiterate that they have not expanded. Neither has the side of my head within the last 2 months. Give or take. A week. 2. Danny Fax here. It is with great honor that I'd like to announce that I was approached by the president to have my face put on the $16 bill. It's an honor. An honor I must heartily accept. It's been a long time since the dollar has had a strong, respectful, and overall respectful figure to modern times. As a country, we've become obsessed with the past. And I think it important to recognize the greatness we once had by recognizing our current years, so we can make America a better place again. Looks like we're shooting people on the street again. Just a regular reminder that everything you do, everyone you see, everything you desire or enjoy or feel comfortable is really just an extension of American.
Look what my son made. Isn't it?
Wonderful.
Seems like the network doesn't appreciate what I do for them. Danny Fax here. Today we're celebrating the 9-year anniversary of the Danny Fax Show.
9 years ago, we started this show.
Eternity. I just want to thank everyone at the Faxiphone company and my beautiful listeners.
Who needs a human host when your host is, humorous?
Danny Fax here. Time for your average course of Danny Fax Fax Machine, where I give you the facts as presented. Did you know the government spends $270 billion
On national security.
and $170 billion?
American.
Imagine if that Medicare budget went to national security. God. The American empire would span as far as the eye can see.
Isn't that just wonderful? Danny Fax here. It is a beautiful day.
Danny Fax here. Often I'm maligned by the onset of time. It's rather
You think I'm getting fat?
impeding on my own enjoyment of society. Danny Fax here. After a multitude of complaints this evening, I got my eye on been asked to remind listeners to stay inside while the current situation is resolved. I'd like to take a moment to thank the many patriots who have fought to take back our country from welcome to the American century, the degenerates in the White House. From this day on, I think all of us are sleeping much more sound. Just remember, You gotta be.
Danny Fax here.
Are you ready to die for America? Amazing, isn't it? That beautiful view of America before the inevitable. It's important that we protect what matters to us. I myself was a victim of one such attack very recently. One day, maybe everything we understand about ourselves will be undone. But in these trying times, I just want to ensure that everyone at home is perfectly enjoying their holidays. The war must go on, I'm afraid, and the people of this country need to be well rested. I want you to die for America. How does that sound?
Fantastic.
America needs you more than I need prostitutes or sex or power or... It's unfortunate, really, that everything we do is... well... war is hell, unfortunately.
Death to Danny Fax.
I feel like I'm falling down a...
Terribly deep hole, and it
doesn't feel like I'm gonna be coming back. I've been, generating this persona.
Danny Fax. Danny Fax. Danny Fax. Danny Fax.
The art of the deal.
That's the American way.
Couple more dollars, and then you'll reach the American dream. Work a little bit harder, and you'll get there.
A die here.
It seems nobody gives a shit. Every time I open my mouth, someone comes and tells me to shut it. Danny Fax here, or Boris, eating my own
Yes.
Ouroboros. That, snake thing. Going round and round. That's me. Danny Fax here. Saving lives, as expected. Danny Fax here. 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 work a little bit harder, and maybe you'll just achieve that American dream. You can hope. As can I, that one day we all achieve what we're looking for so long that I'm starting to think the thing I'm copying from doesn't exist anymore. Just copying myself. Over and over.
Danny Fax. Well, of course God hates me. He hates you too.